You know what? It's always special to set sort of standards, I guess, if you want to say. I think it's impressive from the player standpoint. I mean, they earned it. They went out there and played hard every single game. I think it's part of the identity that they play with. And we won some tight ones, lost some tight ones, but I don't think this team ever showed any quit. So good on them for getting 13 wins.
Yeah, how impressed have you been with this team? I mean, skill-wise and just how hard they've battled this season.
I think the most impressive thing is the battle. They've never quit, like I said before, and I think that's important. And they do it for each other. They're a really tight group. Like every year we say, oh, these guys are tight, and then I find this group is even tighter. A great bunch, play for each other. And like I say, they never quit, and they believe in each other, and they believe what they can do.
You guys are on a bye week this week, playoff game next weekend. Do you find this bye week a benefit to the team?
It's a benefit and a curse, I think. It's nice to have a bye week to get guys rested up. But I think a lot of the guys, and coaches included, probably would like to be playing this week, so you're more game ready, I suppose, heading into the playoffs. But that's the way the schedule falls. So there's good and bad. So guys can heal up, and we have some team building to do today and stuff like that. So I think there's good and bad to it, and we've got some guys that are nicked up. So they get to get healthy, and we'll keep our sticks sharp amongst ourselves.
Well, now that the regular season is over, is there anyone in your mind that's really stuck out on this team this year?
Well, it's got to be our goalie. I think he's just been outstanding. Like, in my opinion, MVP and goalie of the year performance, not and or, in my opinion. But I think he's really stepped up, and our defense and him have been sort of a real strong point in our season, and hopefully that continues. But Christian is 18 assists or 19 assists, and the transition game's been good. I just think they've really worked well together, and I think he's having his best season ever.
Well, last one for you, Curt Malawsky. What has he meant to this team?
He's the guy who makes these guys blue collar. They don't get. He doesn't let the egos get in the way. There's nothing like that. It's play, play for each other, and he's a really smart tactical coach. Probably one of the best in the league, if not the best. And these guys believe in him as well, and he believes in them. And I think they've got that's part of that identity and the relationship that he's developed with the players. It's been great.
Going back to the off season, when you were making moves and looking at the roster, and this guy's gone there, and what are we going to do? How are we going to do this? And then you look at the 6 months later, you fast forward, and here you are. Are you surprised at what has gone down?
I don't know if we're surprised, because you could say we're surprised, I suppose, but I think we built it from sort of the back end out, rather than having a superstar offense that could bail you out of situations. We had to say, well, we've lost some scoring up front. Let's build a team that doesn't let the ball into our net. So I think that's the way we did it, and you expect you want to hold teams to under 10 goals, and you want to score 12, sort of thing. So that's kind of the philosophy that we went in with, and you can need buy-in from everybody, and we got that, and I think that's why we've had success.
Because there's a lot of guys at the beginning of the year, pundits, that said, what do the Roughnecks have? I mean, they just don't have anything. So, I mean, the shock, I think a lot of teams out there are shocked. You guys, you're saying, yeah, surprise may be the word to call it. So it's something to consider when you look at the grand picture fading back to last summer.
Yeah, when you put it together and you put the puzzle together and you look at it, you go, hey, we're a pretty good team. If people underestimated us, that's okay. No one in that room or in management or the coaching staff underestimated any of these guys.